What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is AkeemHaynes. I'm a two-time Olympian, Olympic bronze medalist, author, motivational speaker, and sports commentator. On my channel, we talk boxing, MMA, track and field, and of course, motivation and encouraging content. If this is something that you enjoy, then I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Before we get started, just wanted to give a quick thank you to everyone that continues to tune into the channel and check out the videos. You know, when I first started taking it seriously, didn't really think too much of it. Just wanted to get on here and give some insight and talk a little boxing and MMA and other sports. But just wanted to say thank you for every single person that continues to tune into the show to share your thoughts, whether it's a comment, whether it's a like, whether it's a disagree to something in the video. It's truly appreciated and truly welcomed. I believe community is a big deal. I believe community, there's strength and power in community. And when we can all get together and talk about something that we enjoy talking about, and from my understanding, a lot of you have made a lot of money from it as well, too. So I'm glad that you're getting something from it. I'm glad that you're enjoying the videos. And I just wanted to say thank you for continuing to tune in and helping the channel grow as we move forward. You know, I have a couple things in mind that I would love for you all to be a part of how we can continue to grow the channel, make it and keep it intimate where everyone can share their opinion. I'm also thinking about doing a live stream for November 5th, and that's that Dimitri Bivol and Zurdo fight. But we'll talk about that as we get closer. But just wanted to say thank you to each of you for continuing to listen, for continuing to watch. I do not take your eyes and your ears for granted, and I try and make these videos as exciting as I can and give you as much information as I can. But let's talk about this video and this fight, and it is Mauricio Lara versus Jose Sanmartin. Let's get into it. Lara's coming into this one with a record of 24 wins, 2 losses, that 1 draw, 17 wins coming by way of KO, if I remember correctly. Now, he has not lost the fight since 2018, so he has a lot of momentum and confidence on his side and in his favor. He also has that win over Josh Warrington, where he knocked him down twice before getting the stoppage in that first fight. An impressive win against a quality fighter, right? The rematch came to a draw after that head clash and that cut on Lara's eye. But in the fight after that against Emilio Sanchez, he won by knockout. That was also a pretty exciting fight. And if you remember that 3rd round knockout, as soon as the bell rang, man, that was a pretty exciting one as well, too. But Lara, aka Bronco, right, is a fighter that you like because he has that war mentality. He comes to fight and he comes to bring the pain. And he comes to let the hands go, right? He's strong, he's powerful, he's confident, and offensively, that's a tough combination to fight against. He throws good jabs, but even his jabs look like they hurt, right? His shots are meant to hit you and hurt you each time they connect. He mixes up his attacks very well. He'll go to the body with the left and come up with that same hand and hit the head, right? He'll switch to the right, switch to the left, and he just keeps coming forward. He finds openings. And from what I've seen, the more he throws, the more confident he looks, right? And he's a guy that likes to go to the body, right? He likes to sit down on his punches, right? The more he hits something, as I said, the more confidence that he gets. When he fought Sanchez, right? He knocked Sanchez down in that first round because Sanchez tried to come out and bang with Lara, right? And he got clipped on one of those exchanges. And it happened again in the second round, and he got clipped again. When he fought Josh Warrington, Josh came out aggressive and tried to bang with Lara until he realized that, like, wait a minute, this guy is not going to back down. I'm not going to impose my will on this guy just because I think that I can just be a bigger puncher and more aggressive than him. No, Lara's going to match that energy, and he's going to show you that, okay, if this is the fight that you want, this is the fight that I love. However, Mauricio Lara's strength can also be his weakness because he does throw those heavy shots, and he sometimes overcommits and swings wide and leaves his chin wide open to get hit. Against Sanchez, Sanchez had him hurt a couple times early in the fight. But every time Lara was hurt, he came back and he fought his way back. He found a way to change the momentum and get back the leverage. In the same round that Lara knocked out Sanchez, he was hurt that round. But he came back and he let his hands go and he shifted everything and knocked him out in that same round that he was almost hurt in, right? He's such an interesting fighter to me because He's got that mixture of toughness, heart, and spirit, and it's all intertwined. And you mix that with that Mexican style, right? That Mexican style where it's that come forward type of style, and it's that hit and you do the hitting as well too. And those type of fights are always exciting to me. And he's just an interesting fighter to me. So no doubt in this fight, he's going to keep coming forward. He's going to let the hands go, and every shot is going to be with bad intentions. And he's accurate when he's punching as well too. Now for me, the areas where Sanmartin can have success, right, is to the body. If he can target the body, Lara has been hurt to the body a couple times in his career, especially in that last fight. And I think the other thing too is if Sanmartin can come in and try and counter Lara when Lara does swing wide, he'll be able to clip him because Lara does leave his chin open and leave himself susceptible to being hit. But you got to be quick and you got to be sharp and you got to be accurate as the counter puncher and know when to do it, because timing is always a factor in boxing. But this version of Lara, I mean, he's more confident than ever, and a confident fighter, man, and a skilled fighter and a powerful fighter is always tough to beat. So Sanmartin is going to have his hands full this weekend. Now, let's talk about Sanmartin. He's coming into this one with a record of 33 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, 21 wins coming by way of knockout, if I remember correctly. Don't let the losses fool you. Sanmartin is tough. Those losses have came 1 by DQ, if I remember, 3 by decision, and 1 knockout loss. And that 1 knockout loss coming from none other than someone who knocks a lot of people out in Emmanuel Navarrete. So he's been in there with someone who has power and who is aggressive and who lets his hands go. Lara is going to come in just like that, in my opinion, right? So Sanmartin is going to come forward. He's going to be there to get hit also. Right? He does his best work when he comes in and he gets in close where he can land his shots from close range. He's a close range fighter. He doesn't throw a lot of jabs. He doesn't fight from the outside a lot. He goes in and tries to come in close where he can be effective. But when he does get in close, he goes to work. He has a nice straight hand. He goes to the head. He goes to the body. But for me, the issue with him is it looks like he kind of always waits for that perfect shot, that perfect moment, rather than just letting his hands go and hitting what's there. And if you're always waiting for that perfect shot, you're not going to let your hands go as much. And that's not going to work with you when you're fighting against fighters who like to let their hands go. And Lara likes to let his hands go. But Sanmartin does have a good pop and he is quite accurate. But if he waits for the perfect shot, he's going to suffer the same fate that he did against Emmanuel Navarrete. Navarrete picked him apart almost every time that he came in. And the movement of Navarrete was a bit much for him. And for every 6 punches that Navarrete would get off, Sanmartin would come back with 1 or 2. He'd keep coming forward, but he just got hit too much. He was not firing back with the same work rate that was being imposed against him. And Navarrete just kept hitting him at the same spot in different shots. And it eventually got too much and he got hit to the body and he closed out that fight in the 12th round. But Sanmartin is coming in this one with a good win streak, right? A good mix of knockouts and decision wins. And he's coming in with confidence. He's going to look to take the moment from Lara because he is coming into this one as the underdog, right? So who wins? I have Mauricio Lara winning this one by knockout. Lara is going to let his hands go from all ranges. And I don't think Sanmartin is going to let his hands go enough. Nor do I think he will be able to withstand some of those flurries and some of those consistent shots to the body and to the ribs, to the liver, to the head that Lara likes to target. I don't think he will be able to last some of those storms for the whole fight, right? There's a good chance that this fight does go over 6 rounds, but if the odds are nice, I would take that risk and bet under, all right? But I'm expecting this one to end by KO. What are your thoughts on this fight? Who do you have winning this fight? Let me know in the comments section below. If you would like to support the channel, there's a couple ways that you can do so. You can like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to support by way of donation, you can find options in the description below. Also, my Cash App handle will be on screen as well. Any amount goes towards the growth of this channel and will be greatly appreciated. Shout out to everyone that has been kind enough to donate to the channel, to the growth of the channel. It really does mean a lot and it really does help the channel move forward. So thank you for those that have already. If you would like to follow me on social media, you can find my social media handles on screen as well. So with all that being said, If you've been watching the video this time, then do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and we'll definitely see you next time.